So I'll start my speech in 3, 2, 1. Our motion in this debate is this House belief that tourism industry does more harm than good for citizens of developing countries. Before going further, I will explain the motion and characterize the stakeholder in this debate. Ladies and gentlemen, in simple terms, the tourism industry is a collection of tourism-related business that work together to produce goods and or services to fulfill the needs of travelers in organizing tourism activities. On other side, developing countries are nations with, let's say, lower industrialization, lower living standard, and lower human development index relative to developed countries. Developing countries typically have a lower GDP per capita and higher poverty rates. Developing countries focus on improving living conditions, expanding industrial and service sectors, and also enhancing infrastructure and human capital in order to improve the economy. Let's underline the word economics here. The main topic regarding citizens in the developing countries is the economy. In our country, Indonesia, how do you raise economic standards? By looking at factors like our world, such as cultural diversity and natural beauty? Of course, the answer is the tourism sectors. So we believe that the tourism is the way that can foster development in citizens of the developing country. So why the tourism industry is the solutions? There are two layers. The first layer is there are short-term impact or the impact that felt directly. First, the tourism sector offers economic opportunities, infrastructure improvement, and cultural preservation, impacting citizen livelihood and overall well-being. By leveraging these dynamics, developing countries can strive towards sustainable development, enhancing living standards, education, and healthcare, and ultimately transitioning towards becoming more developed nations. The tourism industry is encouraged development in invite investors from abroad. Tourism is a vital driver of economic growth. It generates significant revenue for the developing countries, contributing to GDP and providing much need foreign exchange. This influx of capital supports various sectors of the economy, from hospitality and transport to food production and retail. The creation of jobs in these industries is crucial for reducing unemployment and poverty. For instance, in countries like Thailand and Kenya, for example, tourism is one of the largest sources of employment, offering millions of jobs to local residents. These jobs not only provide income, but also enhance skills and offer career advancement opportunities. Tourism plays a vital role in boosting local business, acting as a powerful engine for economic growth and community development. By attracting visitors to an area, tourism injects vitality into the local economy, providing opportunities for small business to thrive. Local entrepreneurs seize the chance to showcase their products and service, whether it be through artisanal craft, unique culinary experience, or personalized guide tours. This surge in demand stimulates entrepreneurship and innovations as individuals capitalize on the influx of tourists to establish or expand their ventures. Moreover, tourism fosters a sense of pride and identity within the community, encouraging residents to preserve and promote their cultural heritage and traditions. As a result, local business not only benefit from increased revenue but also contribute to the overall vibrancy and sustainability of the destinations. Second, tourism industry also can advance development and can advance infrastructure for the citizen, like international standard hospital, school with high quality, and many others, which can welfare our society. It also can open opportunity to our society. The more infrastructure, the more job opportunities there. Tourism infrastructure like roads, parks, and cultural centers not only serve tourists but also benefits local communities. For instance, improved roads and transportation system make it easier for locals to travel and access service. Recreational facilities provide opportunities for residents to engage in leisure activities and stay active. Cultural amenities offer educational and entertainment options. Additionally, infrastructural investment can lead to economic development, creating jobs and supporting local business. In essence, while initially catering to tourists, tourism infrastructure ultimately enhance the quality of life for everyone in the community. Next, going to the second layer, there is a long-term impact. The long-term impact that citizens got is tourism industry encourage the developing country citizens to preserve their culture because the attraction is there. This is a point that government side can't argue with. While the government side is worried that our culture will be eroded due to the influence of foreign tourists, it is precisely because there are tourists who are interested in our culture that those culture will continuously preserve. This is already proven by so many tourism places like Desa Sade and Bali, for example, that stick to their traditional ways of life. to attract the tourists and visitors for their uniqueness. Lastly, there is a contextualization. In a developing country, the tourism sector can be a catalyst for economic and social development. It provides citizens with job opportunities, improves infrastructure, and promotes cultural preservation. This in turn can elevate the overall characterization of a developing country by enhancing life standards, education, and healthcare, contributing to a gradual transformation towards a more developed state. Okay, maybe that's all from me.